Hard way.
What did you think overall?
Man, happy with the win. Really a good team to play against because of the motion, movement. It forces you, when you're playing against a team that runs a lot of motion. They did a great job cutting and moving. When you play against a team like that, both sides of the ball, you got to stay locked in the whole time. You can't settle. So I thought that was great for our guys to be able to duplicate that. Now we got to get some more of that in practice, cutting and moving. I like the way they play. I like the energy. I like how they move the ball, share the ball. And they got guys that can make shots. So it was good for us the first game, yes.
Similar scheme-wise to what you see out of Butler?
Well, I hadn't seen Butler yet, but Butler teams in the past, they kind of run some ball screens, similar actions yet, but I hadn't seen them yet. So we got to watch some film from last year and just hopefully get a good gauge.
Obviously some things to work on coming from opening night, and that's pretty much what you'd expect from something like this. Just what are some of those things you're hounding on them in the huddle and talking to them after the game?
It's not so much hounding. I think the biggest thing is I think our guys will win in the first 3 or 4 minutes, just the energy, excitement to be on the floor playing against the team. And then you can talk about it, because again, you don't have a lot of footage on those guys, so you can watch film from last year. They cut and move, these sorts of things, and not so much their record last year, but that's the way they cut and move, and they obviously have some new additions. So you got to feel it first to understand. So you make the adjustments in the second half, so you really recognize they're cutting and moving. And then once we settle in, able to make some shots. And I think the next step for us is not so much get consumed with shooting. Move that ball and make plays. Shots there, second half we settle and shots start falling. But again, we can't get out of character. When you get up 12 points, know how you get up 12 so you can take the 15. Don't get out of character. And then we got to be consistent on defense. Even though we did a good job holding 35% from the field, still there was a lot of breakdown. We got to get Mike where he's not fouling there. I think 2 or 3 of those he was helping somebody, but he still got to be better there.
Just looking at you went with eight man rotation today. I know you've said you've wanted 10. Just what's the status of
it? Will be.
It will be.
Some guys just so probably 3 guys there that they will play. You'll see those guys that just. I'd like for you to be 100%. I mean, again, not to take this team for granted, but you'd rather have guys fresh and ready to play. So it would have been other guys. About 2 or 3 other guys would have definitely played in that game. Yes.
So Mose's an obvious one. Who are the other 2?
Sam's done well. Sam Murray's done well. And Jarrell got in there for a little bit. I didn't want to play him, but Mike got in foul trouble, so I gave Jarrell an opportunity. So he's a guy, again, rehabbing back. He's probably had 4 or 5 days under his belt of practice. Got to get his body in shape, but he's a talented young guy.
If there's anybody who probably knows what you want as a coach, it'd be Chase. He's been around you all his life. Like, he gave you some stability.
Oh, he did good, but really, even him. And he was a young guy, young coach, and he run around like they were running around. And then as he get older, and so it's 4 years of life, I wasn't with him in terms of basketball. He had a different program, and I've never coached him before. And I don't think he took notes when he would come to our practice. So it's like really 17 new guys with 15 that's trying to figure out who I am, the level I wanted to be at, how hard you have to play, sharing the basketball, all those things. I mean, he can sit. I guess he can say, "My dad," but he doesn't really know. I mean, because again, I never try to take that home to him. You know.
What was it like being back out here?
Oh, it's good. It's good. I mean, I like being on the sideline. I love the energy of games. They're all the same to me. It doesn't matter when people say it's a big game. They're all the same. It's the energy. Practice and games, I love it. I love practicing games. There's nothing better for me in this sport to see guys get better, to actually play a game. So now you have footage. You have footage to know what you need to do to take the next step. So I like it.
Do you have anyone who you'd say is a true point guard, or you define that?
Mose is the one guy on the team. Yes, so that's why you need him, because he's a natural facilitator, ball mover, that sort of thing. Yes. But Chase has done a great job in the role. Zaxton's done a great job being in the role, because those guys, that's not really them, but they've done a great job of doing it. But that's a byproduct of so many guys being injured, so now somebody has to be the point. Somebody has to be this. Because Zaxton's really a guy who wants to score the ball and make plays. But because the guys have been out, he had to play a lot of point, but he'll only get better in doing it.
How much did you notice you missed him tonight? Just Mose, yeah. Just you know, it's a few turnovers late, just trying to settle some things.
That sort of thing. A few turnovers, but also again, the other part is this is probably, I would say, 5 days that we've had everybody. So now, okay, you write it. So now we haven't had a package of plays, because like, what's the point of running that play because you don't have the guys in position to run those plays. So now you can implement more plays of what we're really trying to do. So more than anything, we try to get guys a pass, cut, move the ball. We didn't do a great job with that. When we did it in spurts, it was good. We got to be able to pass, cut, move, get Mike in the post because he's a physical presence down there. We got to cut hard. And again, the joy and energy of being able to score and have some excitement. We can't get out of character. You get up 12, let's take it to 15. And you got to get to 15 how we got it to 12. Keep doing what you do. So.
How do you get that? You know, you go into a game 1 on Monday night, just to get them. When you've been missing a lot of those guys, you're not having all those play installations and just to get ready to go.
Let's go. And the other part is, and probably, so it's on me if our guys look a little winded early because again, there was a stretch of probably at least a month where you had to play 4-on-4 because guys are injured. So now you didn't do a lot of up and down because again, you're trying to at least get practice in. So now we got to get up and down more. We've done it lately, so it's good for our guys. But yes.
Could you talk a little bit about Bonsu and what you were kind of seeing from him in practice about being one of the leading scorers of the night?
That's him. He brings his hard hat. He's going to work you down there. He's going to be physical. Again, we got to get him to get his hands out and up. And I think 2 or 3 of those, because of the guards are getting beat in fouls, but he still got to be better than there. Like we talk about meeting guys high and do a good job not fouling, not swiping. But yeah, he's a physical presence down there. He's going to work it. He's going to make it hard on him. He's going to make 2 guys guard. He's going to find the right guys. Our guys got to keep cutting and moving because he's that type of guy. He's going to bring the game to you.
How do you see that translating against taller guys? I mean, you know, undersized is a weird word to use for him, but it's what he's.
Well, I think again, and I'm not saying he's this person, but when you look at Charles Barkley, Mark McGuire, all those guys are kind of undersized, big men. They get you low. I get you low, so I don't care how big you are. You still got to match me down here, and that's where he gets you. Boom, he hits you. He makes his plays. He knows how to hit you because he's been that size for so long, so he knows it. It's just a matter of you as a big guy, how many times have you felt that? That's why Charles Barkley is so successful. Now Charles is an elite level athlete as well, but I hit you with this and make a play.